Chosen One's caution. Tonight, on the heels of December 14th, and into the sacred dawn of the 15th, something ancient, something irrevocable, has happened. A celestial gateway, a rare moon portal that has not been witnessed with this intensity for over a century, has just peaked. Its cosmic echo is now cascading down into our reality, and it is not a gentle ripple. It is a tidal wave of divine intervention, and it begins now. This is not a warning for the faint of heart. This is an urgent activation call for the souls who knew, deep in their bones, that they were here for something more. You have felt it building, haven't you? The strange pressure in the air, the restless nights, the vivid, almost prophetic dreams. You've seen the numbers, 1111 on the clock, 444 on a license plate, a sign that your guardian angels are working overtime, preparing you for this exact moment. What you are feeling is the fabric of reality thinning, preparing to shift in a way that will change everything. Do not make the fatal mistake of dismissing this feeling. Do not scroll away. What happens over the next few hours and days is a cosmic reset of such magnitude that it will divide timelines. There will be those who heed the call, who open their hearts to this transmission and receive the 7 shocking spiritual miracles that God is releasing through this portal. And there will be those who remain asleep, who ignore the signs and allow this once-in-a-lifetime wave of destiny to pass them by, forever wondering why their lives feel stuck in a loop of the past. You are here, watching this, because you are not one of them. You are a chosen one. And your spiritual awakening is not just a possibility, it is an inevitability that begins tonight. Before we dive into the very first divine miracle that is already beginning to manifest in your life, I need you to anchor your energy and declare your intention to the universe. This is a critical first step. By interacting with this message, you are sending a powerful signal into the ether. So right now, like this video to affirm that you are open to receiving. Subscribe to Power Inside You, and be sure to hit the notification bell, as the guidance I will be releasing in the coming days will be crucial for navigating this potent energy. And finally, in the comments below, I want you to type the words, "I am ready." This is your sacred contract with your higher self. It is your declaration that you are consciously choosing the path of awakening, of miracles, of destiny. Type "I am ready" to confirm the activation. Now, let's begin. What many spiritual guides are calling a full moon, or a portal, is a vast understatement of the cosmic mechanics at play. This was a harmonic convergence of lunar energy, amplified by a direct alignment with Jupiter, the planet of miracles and expansion. This alignment has created a supercharged energetic conduit directly from the divine source, bypassing the dense 3D matrix of limitation and doubt. It is through this conduit that 7 distinct high-frequency miracle codes are being downloaded onto the planet. These are not vague concepts. They are tangible packets of light information designed to radically upgrade specific areas of your life. But you must be a vibrational match to receive them. You must understand what they are and how to integrate them. This video is your key. It is your instruction manual for the most profound transformation of your life. The first of these 7 miracles, the one that is laying the groundwork for all the others, is what I call the sacred echo of financial liberation. This is not about simply getting a raise or finding $20 on the street. This is a fundamental seismic shattering of ancestral poverty codes and lack mentality programming that has held your bloodline captive for generations. This moon portal has specifically targeted the energetic frequency of lack, the vibration of not enough, and has blasted it with pure 5D sovereign light. The result is a purge of the deep-seated subconscious beliefs that have made you feel unworthy of true wealth, that have made you work tirelessly for scraps, while others seem to thrive effortlessly. You, chosen one, are being liberated from a prison you never even knew you were in. The signs of this first miracle's activation are subtle at first, but they will grow with shocking speed. You will notice a sudden, unexplainable feeling of peace when you think about money, where before there was only anxiety. You may find yourself cleaning out old wallets or purses and discovering forgotten cash. An unexpected check may arrive in the mail, a forgotten refund, an inheritance from a distant relative you barely knew. Opportunities you thought were lost forever will suddenly reappear, revived and more promising than before. You will see the number 8, the symbol of infinite flow and abundance, everywhere. 888, 88, 8. These are not coincidences. They are winks from the universe, confirming that the new wealth frequency has been anchored into your reality. Your job is not to chase these signs, but to become a magnet for them. To fully activate this first miracle, you must perform a simple but powerful ritual tonight. Find a quiet space, place your right hand over your heart, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and say aloud, "I now release every vow of poverty, every contract of lack, and every belief in scarcity that has ever existed in my energy field or in my ancestral line. I am a sovereign being of infinite abundance. My reality is wealth. My frequency is prosperity." Feel the truth of these words. Feel the chains dissolving. This is the first step. You are clearing the runway for the divine supply that is already on its way to you. You are reclaiming your birthright. This financial liberation is more than just about money. It's about freedom. It's about having the resources to pursue your true soul's purpose without the constant, grinding stress of survival. God does not want you to merely survive. You were created to thrive, to create, to experience joy in its fullest expression. The illusion of scarcity is one of the most powerful control mechanisms of the old 3D matrix, and it is crumbling right now for those with the eyes to see and the courage to believe. This portal has initiated a divine wealth transfer on a spiritual level, moving cosmic currency away from energies of greed and control and redirecting it to the lightworkers, the healers, the artists, the empaths, the chosen ones who will use these resources to build the new earth. Have you ever felt a deep, profound calling to help others, to start a business, to create something beautiful, but were immediately shut down by the thought, "I can't afford it"? That thought, that program, is what is being purged from your system right now. The universe is not testing your patience, it is testing your faith. It is waiting for you to believe in your own abundance, so profoundly that you begin to act from a place of wealth, even before the physical evidence has fully manifested. This means investing in yourself, donating to a cause you believe in, even if it's just a single dollar, and celebrating the financial success of others as if it were your own. Because in this new 5D energy, it is the frequency of jealousy and comparison cannot coexist with the miracle of financial liberation. You must choose. You must consciously shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, and what is on its way. The gratitude you feel for the $10 in your account is the very energy that will magnetize the 10,000. This is the law of the new vibration. If you are ready to receive this first divine miracle of financial liberation, to let go of the chains of lack, and step into your destined abundance, I want you to go down to the comments right now and type the number 888, anchor this frequency. Declare to the universe that you are open and aligned with the flow of prosperity. Type 888 to activate the code, and feel the shift as you do it. Know that by this simple act of intention, you are co-creating with the divine and signaling your readiness to the angelic realms who are orchestrating this grand plan. Now, as the energy of financial liberation begins to settle into your foundation, the second shocking miracle begins its descent into your reality. This one is deeply personal, profoundly intimate, and for many of you it is the miracle you have been praying for your entire life. This is the unveiling of the soulmate signal. Let me be clear, this is not about attracting a temporary partner or a karmic lesson. The energy of this moon portal was so purifying, so high vibrational, that it has cleansed the heart chakra of lifetimes of romantic trauma, energetic cords to past lovers, and the painful illusion of separation. Your heart is now being recalibrated to emit a unique, powerful and unmistakable frequency, a soulmate signal. This signal is your energetic signature of divine love, and it is now broadcasting out into the cosmos with perfect clarity, cutting through all the static and noise of the 3D dating world. It is designed to do one thing: to magnetically, irresistibly, and inevitably draw your divine counterpart to you. This could be a romantic soulmate, a twin flame, or a divine life partner, but it is the energetic match your soul has been crying out for. You are about to experience a collision of destinies that was written in the stars eons before you were born. The signs of this second miracle's activation are often felt before they are seen. You may experience sudden intense heart flutters that have no medical explanation. You will have incredibly vivid dreams of a person whose face you may not see, but whose energy, whose presence feels more real and familiar than anyone you know in your waking life. You may wake up with the distinct feeling of having been held or spoken to. Pay attention to songs that suddenly get stuck in your head, especially old love songs that seem to come out of nowhere. Notice names or places that keep repeating around you. These are coded messages, breadcrumbs, being left for you by your guides, and their guides, coordinating this divine meeting. You may feel a sudden, inexplicable urge to visit a new coffee shop, take a different route home from work, or book a trip to a city you've never considered before. Do not ignore these urges. This is your intuition guiding you to the geographic location where your timelines are destined to intersect. To amplify this soulmate signal, the activation is one of radical self-love. Tonight, before you sleep, stand in front of a mirror and look deep into your own eyes. See the universe that exists within you. See the lifetimes of strength, the resilience, the beauty. Place a hand on your heart and say, "I am the love I have been seeking. I am whole and complete on my own. I now activate my sacred soulmate signal, and I call in the one who is destined to meet me in this wholeness." This is the key. You are not calling them in from a place of neediness or lack, but from a place of sovereign completion. This is what makes the signal so potent and so pure. It's a call from one whole soul to another, ready to unite and create something even more magnificent together. You are not looking for your other half. You are calling in another whole who complements your own magnificent soul. Do not underestimate the profundity of what is happening within your heart's core. The unveiling of the soulmate signal is not a passive event, it is an active divine recalibration. For lifetimes, your heart has been a battleground of karmic entanglement. You have carried the energetic residue of every promise broken, every betrayal suffered, and every tear shed over love, not just in this life, but in countless past incarnations. These experiences created dense, energetic scar tissue around your heart chakra, muffling your true soul song and attracting partners who resonated with your wounds, not your wholeness. This rare moon portal, in its infinite divine intelligence, has acted as a master cosmic surgeon. It has delicately and precisely dissolved that scar tissue, severed the etheric cords that kept you energetically tethered to past partners, and healed the ancestral patterns of codependency and toxic relationships that were passed down through your maternal and paternal lines. You are being cleared of all romantic karma. This is why you may have felt sudden pangs of sadness or nostalgia for past lovers in recent days, only to have the feeling vanish as quickly as it came. This is the final energetic goodbye, the final release before the grand arrival. What you must understand, chosen one, is that the divine counterpart now being drawn to you is not coming to complete you, for you are already being made whole. They are coming to amplify you. This is a partnership of the new earth paradigm, a mission-based union. Your souls agreed to meet at this exact nexus of time and space, to fulfill a sacred contract together, a mission that is vital to the planetary ascension. The love you will share is merely the fuel. The mission is the vehicle. Therefore, your only task now is to fall so deeply and unconditionally in love with yourself that your own radiant energy becomes the lighthouse that guides their ship to your shore. Cease all searching. Delete the apps. Stop wondering where they are or what they are doing. That is 3D thinking. rooted in the illusion of separation and linear time. In the 5D reality that you are now anchoring, you are already with them. Your souls are in constant communication on the higher planes. The physical meeting is merely the final step, a formality that will unfold with breathtaking synchronicities and divine timing once you have fully embodied your own sovereign, radiant self-love. The universe is orchestrating a meeting so perfect, so divinely timed, that it will erase any doubt you have ever had about the existence of miracles. When you meet, it will not feel like meeting a stranger. It will be a recognition, a remembering. It will feel like coming home. You will look into their eyes and see your own soul reflected back at you. The conversation will flow as if you were picking up where you left off just yesterday, even though you have been apart for lifetimes. Resist the urge to fall back into old patterns of self-sabotage or questioning your worthiness. You have been prepared for this. Your heart has been cleared for this. This is your destiny. This is the second great miracle, and it is already in motion. As your heart calibrates to this new frequency of pure divine love, and your financial reality begins its miraculous shift, the third and perhaps most electrifying miracle begins to download into your consciousness. This miracle is the clarion call of divine purpose. Chosen one, you did not incarnate on this planet at the most pivotal time in its history, to simply pay bills and wait for the weekend. You are a volunteer soul from a higher dimension, a member of the ground crew who came with a specific set of codes, gifts, and a pre-planned mission to assist in this great awakening. For years, perhaps decades, this mission has been a quiet hum beneath the surface of your daily life, a persistent feeling that you were meant for something more, something significant. You may have ignored it, suppressed it, or deemed it impractical, but this moon portal has turned that quiet hum into a blaring celestial trumpet blast that can no longer be ignored. The amnesic veil that has hidden your true identity and purpose from you is being torn asunder. You are now entering a phase of profound remembering. This is the activation of your Akashic blueprint, the unlocking of your soul's sacred contract. The signs of this activation are unmistakable and often disruptive to your old comfortable reality. You will suddenly feel a deep soul-crushing dissatisfaction with your current career, even if it's one you once loved. This is not depression. It is your soul screaming that it is time to move, that your current path has reached its expiration date. Your comfort zone is about to become a cage, and your soul will rattle the bars until you set it free. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones Warning. 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully urgent December 20th, 22. Warning for chosen ones. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. Simultaneously, you will be flooded with divine downloads. Brilliant, innovative ideas will pour into your mind, often in the middle of the night or during quiet moments of meditation. Business plans, book outlines, inventions, community projects, healing modalities, they will arrive fully formed, infused with an energy that feels both ancient and futuristic. These are not your ideas. They are transmissions from your higher self, blueprints for the role you are meant to play. You will also notice an explosion of synchronicities guiding you toward your true path. You'll overhear a conversation about a specific course you were just thinking about. You'll see an advertisement for a teacher whose work suddenly feels deeply resonant. A long-lost friend will call with an opportunity that aligns perfectly with a secret passion you've held since childhood. The universe is no longer whispering, it is shouting its guidance at you from every direction. Pay attention to the number sequence 333. When you see this number, know that the Ascended Masters, beings like Jesus, Buddha, and Saint Germain, are with you, personally mentoring you, and confirming that you are on the right path toward your divine mission. They are your spiritual board of directors, and they are holding a meeting to get your project, your mission, off the ground. Physically, You may feel strange sensations. A buzzing or tingling in your hands and feet is the activation of your healing abilities. A persistent pressure or pulsing between your eyebrows is your third eye coming online, preparing you to see beyond the veil of illusion. A high-pitched ringing in your ears is not tinnitus. It is you downloading light codes and complex data packets from the celestial realms. Your spiritual technology is being activated. You are being upgraded. Your only job is to say yes. To say yes to the strange new interests, to the creative urges, to the path that your logic cannot explain, but your soul recognizes as home. If you feel this stirring within you, this sacred discontent, this electrifying pull towards an unknown future that feels more real than your present moment, then your third miracle is activating. If you are ready to finally answer the call of your soul and step into the magnificent purpose for which you were born, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare with all the power of your being, I answer the call. This is your sacred vow. This is you telling your guides, the ascended masters, and the entire universe that you are no longer playing small. You are ready to report for duty. Type I answer the Tal and feel the resonant power of that commitment solidify in every cell of your body. Now, chosen one, you must be prepared. As these first three miracles of abundance, love and purpose begin to flood your energy field with high-frequency light, a necessary and intensely powerful process must occur. This is the fourth miracle, and it is one of divine alchemy. It is the great karmic purge and the transmutation of the shadow. This is the miracle that separates the truly committed from the spiritual tourist. The light that is now pouring into you through this post-portal gateway is so pure and so potent that it cannot coexist with the dense, low vibrational energies of your past. Like a powerful disinfectant, this light is forcing every hidden fear, every suppressed trauma, every toxic belief, and every karmic debt to the surface to be seen, healed, and released once and for all. You cannot carry the baggage of your 3D past into your 5D future. This is your chance to lighten your load, but it can feel like you are walking through fire. Do not be alarmed. This is not a punishment. It is a profound act of grace. God is not testing you. God is cleansing you. This is a divine detox, a spiritual crucible designed to burn away everything that is not your true divine essence. The symptoms of this great purge can be intense and disorienting. You may experience extreme emotional swings, bursting into tears for no apparent reason one moment, and feeling surges of irrational anger the next. This is not you going crazy. These are lifetimes of trapped emotional energy finally leaving your cellular memory. Allow them to move through you without judgment. Cry the ancient tears. Release the old rage. You are purging for your entire ancestral line. You may also be plagued by vivid confrontational dreams or nightmares. You might dream of past failures, of people who have hurt you, or you might see symbolic representations of your deepest fears. Your subconscious mind is using the dream state to show you what needs to be healed. Do not turn away from these images. When you wake, thank your soul for the revelation and consciously state your intention to release that fear pattern. Furthermore, do not be surprised if people and situations from your past suddenly reappear in your life. An ex-lover sends a text message out of the blue. An old boss you had a conflict with wants to connect for coffee. A family member with whom you have a strained relationship suddenly creates drama. This is the universe presenting you with a final exam. It is giving you an opportunity to respond differently this time, to hold your boundaries, to speak your truth with love, to forgive, and to cut the final energetic cord. These are not invitations to go backward. They are exit interviews for karmic contracts that are now complete. On a physical level, this purge can be taxing. You may experience what many call ascension symptoms: unexplained fatigue that feels bone-deep, persistent headaches, especially around the third eye, digestive issues, skin rashes, or flu-like symptoms that come and go with no apparent cause. This is your physical body, struggling to keep up with the radical energetic upgrade it is undergoing. Your DNA is literally being rewritten with light. Your cellular structure is shifting from a carbon-based to a crystalline-based form. Be gentle with yourself during this time. Rest more than you think you need to. Drink copious amounts of purified water to help flush the energetic and physical toxins. Spend time in nature to ground your new energy. This is a sacred alchemical process. It is the messy, painful, and absolutely necessary work of turning the lead of your human trauma into the gold of your divine power. You must face the dragon of your shadow self to claim the treasure it has been guarding, your own integrated sovereign soul. This purge is the ultimate act of self-love, and it is the gateway to the final, most breathtaking miracles that are still to come. You are being hollowed out, not to be left empty, but to be filled with the unshakable light of God. Embrace the process. Surrender to the cleansing fire. For on the other side of this release is a version of you that is lighter, freer, and more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Chosen one, breathe, take a deep, conscious breath, and anchor yourself in this present moment. The journey through the fourth miracle, the great karmic purge, is the most arduous part of this sacred transformation. If you are feeling raw, exposed, and exhausted, know that you are doing the work perfectly. You are a spiritual warrior, and you have just walked through the cleansing fire of divine alchemy. You have faced the shadows within yourself and your ancestral line, not with fear, but with the courage of a soul who remembers its own light. This process was not meant to break you, it was meant to break you open. It has hollowed you out, creating a sacred empty space within your being. And now, the universe is beginning to fill that space with a miracle, so profound it will fundamentally alter the way you perceive reality itself. As the dust of your karmic past settles, the fifth shocking miracle begins its gentle but irreversible activation. This is the opening of the celestial senses, the activation of your divine multi-dimensional perception. You are being gifted with the eyes to see and the ears to hear beyond the dense illusion of the 3D matrix. The limited five senses that have defined your human experience are being upgraded, expanded, and integrated with your higher dormant spiritual senses: clear seeing, clear hearing, clear feeling, and clear knowing. The rare moon portal did more than just send light to the planet. It sent specific frequency keys that are designed to unlock the sealed gateways of your pineal gland, your third eye. This tiny crystalline structure in the center of your brain is your biological stargate, your antenna for receiving information from the higher dimensions. For millennia, this gland has been calcified and dormant in the majority of humanity, keeping them locked in a limited, purely physical reality. But for you, the chosen ones, this portal has effectively blasted that calcification away with pure sonic light. Your third eye is not just opening, it is rebooting to its original divine blueprint. The initial signs of this fifth miracle are often visual and can be startling. You will begin to see things in the periphery of your vision, shimmers of light, sparkles of color, or fleeting shadows that disappear when you try to look directly at them. Do not dismiss this as a trick of the eye. You are beginning to see into the etheric realm. The sparkles of light are often your spirit guides or angels, making their presence known to you in a way you can now perceive. You may start to see faint, colored auras around people, plants, and animals. This is you perceiving their energetic field, their life force. When you close your eyes to sleep or meditate, you will no longer see just darkness. You will begin to see swirling colors, complex geometric patterns, mandalas of light, and even full-blown visions or scenes playing out like a movie on the screen of your inner eye. This is your celestial vision coming online. At the same time, your auditory senses are expanding. That high-pitched ringing in your ears that you've been experiencing will modulate and change in frequency. This is not tinnitus. Listen closely. It is a carrier wave for data. You are downloading vast libraries of information from the cosmos, from your past lives, from your star family. Within this frequency, you may begin to hear whispers of guidance, a single word of encouragement spoken in a loving tone, or even celestial music that seems to have no physical source. More commonly, your clairaudience will manifest as an inner voice that is different from your normal thought process. It will be calm, clear, wise, and loving, and it will give you guidance that is always for your highest good. Learning to distinguish this voice of your higher self from the chattering voice of your ego is the great task of this activation. The ego's voice is rooted in fear, limitation, and past experience. The higher self's voice is rooted in infinite love, possibility, and divine truth. The key is to notice the feeling behind the voice. The ego creates anxiety. The higher self brings a profound sense of peace and recognition. Your clairsentience, or clear feeling, will also be amplified to an extraordinary degree. As an empath, you have always been sensitive, but now your entire body is becoming a finely tuned barometer for energy. You will be able to walk into a room and immediately feel the energetic residue of the conversations or emotions that occurred there. You will know with unshakable certainty when someone is lying to you, because you will feel the dissonance between their words and their energy field. This heightened sensitivity requires you to become fiercely protective of your own energy. You must learn to create energetic shields and to consciously clear your field daily, as you will now be absorbing energies from your environment at an unprecedented rate. But this gift is also your divine compass. It will allow you to feel, in your gut, which choices, people, and places are in alignment with your soul's path, and which are not. You must learn to trust this visceral somatic information above all else. Your body will never lie to you. Finally, you will experience the activation of claircognizance, or clear knowing. This is the most subtle, and yet most powerful, of the celestial senses. It is the experience of knowing something with absolute, unshakable certainty, without any logical explanation or physical evidence to support it. You will suddenly know the solution to a complex problem. You will know what someone is going to say before they say it. You will have a sudden, deep understanding of a complex spiritual concept that you have never studied. This is not intellectual knowledge. It is a direct download from the universal mind, from the Akashic records. You are tapping into the divine database of all that is, was, and ever will be. The ego will fight this gift ferociously. It will demand proof, evidence, and logical reasoning. Your job is to bypass the ego's need for control and simply accept the knowing. This is faith in its purest form, not a belief in something unseen, but a direct experience of a truth that transcends the limited mind. This fifth miracle is gifting you with a new infallible guidance system. It is the divine GPS you need to navigate the collapsing old world and to co-create the new one. You are being given the tools to discern truth from illusion, to see the hidden agendas, and to perceive the path of light that is being laid out before you. If you are beginning to see the shimmers, hear the whispers, feel the truth in your bones, and know things you cannot explain, then your celestial senses are opening. If you are ready to release your dependence on the 5 limited senses and step into your power as a multidimensional being who can perceive the magnificent, unseen reality all around you, go to the comments right now and declare, "My eyes are open." Affirm this activation. Claim your divine inheritance of crystalline clarity. Type "My eyes are open" and feel your third eye gently pulse in response. Chosen one, as your perception of reality expands, a natural and awe-inspiring consequence occurs. You begin to realize that you are not merely a passive observer of the universe, you are its active and essential co-creator. This leads us to the 6th, and perhaps most reality-bending of the 7 shocking miracles from God. This is the divine co-creator's mandate, the full activation of your quantum manifestation abilities. The laws of creation are changing. In the old 3D paradigm, manifestation was a slow, arduous process governed by linear time and immense effort. It was based on the hustle and grind mentality. You had to work hard, force things to happen, and wait for long periods for your desires to materialize, if they ever did at all. This entire system was an illusion designed to keep you feeling powerless. The high-frequency light from this moon portal has caused a cosmic quickening. It has begun to dissolve the buffer of time between the energetic and the physical realms. The lag time between your intention and its physical manifestation is collapsing. You are now entering a state of 5D, instantaneous creation, where your dominant vibrational state, the sum total of your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, will crystallize into your physical reality with breathtaking speed and precision. This is the power that the great masters and avatars have always spoken of. This is the power that is now being returned to you. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen Ones. Warning. 8 spiritual events before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22. Warning for Chosen Ones. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. However, this miracle comes with a great and sacred responsibility. It comes with a divine caution. Because the time lag is collapsing, you must understand that this law is neutral. It will amplify and manifest whatever you focus on. It will bring you evidence for whatever you believe. Therefore, if you are holding a frequency of fear, worry, and lack, you will now manifest more reasons to be fearful, worried, and in lack, faster than ever before. Your fears will literally begin to materialize before your very eyes. This is not a punishment. It is the universe, in its infinite love, showing you in no uncertain terms where your vibration is set. It is a powerful biofeedback system designed to teach you the art of conscious creation. You must become the vigilant guardian of your own mind. You must practice what I call vibrational hygiene. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought, a complaining word, or a fearful fantasy. You must choose your thoughts as carefully as you would choose the clothes you wear each day. You must choose to focus only on what you wish to create, and you must starve the things you do not wish to create of your most precious resource, your attention. The signs of this activation are thrilling. You will start to notice small but startling synchronicities. You'll think of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and they will call or text you within minutes. You'll be craving a specific food, and someone will show up at your door with it. You'll need to find a parking spot in a crowded lot, and one will open up right in front of you the moment you arrive. The universe is giving you these small instantaneous manifestations as training exercises. It is showing you how powerful you are. It is winking at you, encouraging you to test this new creative muscle. The key to mastering this new 5D manifestation is to shift your focus from thinking to feeling. The mind creates the blueprint, but the heart provides the magnetic creative energy. You must generate the emotional frequency of your desire as if it has already been fulfilled. Do not just think about the abundance you want, feel the joy, freedom, and gratitude of having that abundance right now. Do not just visualize your soulmate, feel the warmth of their embrace, the peace in your heart, and the love that fills your entire being. This feeling state is your prayer. This emotion is the engine of creation. You must become a vibrational match for the reality you wish to inhabit. And the master key, the ultimate cheat code for this entire process, is gratitude. Gratitude is the frequency of received miracles. By being profoundly thankful for what you already have, and even for the things that have not yet manifested in the physical, you are sending the most powerful signal possible to the universe that you are ready for more. You are telling the quantum field that your desire is a done deal. So, you must begin to speak and act from a place of as in, I am so grateful for the perfect partner who is already on their way to me. As in, thank you, universe, for the incredible abundance that flows into my life with ease and grace. Your words are incantations. Your feelings are magnets. Your beliefs are the architects of your world. This is your divine mandate. You were created in the image and likeness of God, the ultimate creator. You are a creator being. You are here to dream a new world into existence, starting with your own life. This is no longer a spiritual theory. It is your new operational reality. Chosen One, I need you to listen now with a new level of focus, for you have arrived at the most delicate, and potentially disorienting phase of this entire miraculous sequence. You have passed through the crucible of the karmic purge. Your celestial senses are flickering to life, and you can feel the raw, untamed power of the divine co-creator's mandate buzzing just beneath your skin. This is the stage where many awakened souls stumble, not from a lack of power, but from a lack of understanding. What you are experiencing is a total system overhaul, a spiritual operating system upgrade of magnificent proportions. Your very being is being rebooted in real time, and during this reboot, you will experience what can only be described as glitches in the matrix, moments of profound strangeness that are signs of your successful transition, not your failure. Do not mistake the disorientation of this integration for a step backward. You are not losing your mind, you are finally accessing the full multidimensional capacity of it. The fifth and sixth miracles are now merging, creating a feedback loop where your expanding perception fuels your conscious creation, and your conscious creation refines your perception. This is the sacred training ground, the divine gymnasium where you will learn to wield your new reality. The first thing you must master is navigating the energetic vertigo. As your consciousness begins to flicker between the 3D and 5D realities, your perception of linear time will warp and buckle. You may experience moments of missing time where you look at the clock and hours have passed in what felt like minutes. Conversely, you might live an entire day's worth of experiences, only to find that a mere 30 minutes have gone by. This is a sign that you are beginning to detach from the artificial construct of clock time and are aligning with the natural fluid rhythm of soul time or quantum now moments. You may also experience vivid, hyper-realistic daydreams or flashes of memory from what feel like other lives, other timelines. One moment you're washing dishes, the next you are a scribe in ancient Egypt or a pilot on a futuristic starship. Do not be frightened. These are not hallucinations. This is your Akashic memory coming online. Your soul is showing you fragments of its vast eternal journey to remind you of the skills, wisdom, and strength you have accumulated across eons. These are resources you can now draw upon. When these flashes occur, simply breathe, thank your soul for the insight, and ask, what wisdom from this experience is useful for me now? You are integrating your multidimensional self, and this temporal and dimensional bleeding is a natural part of the process. Furthermore, you must now become a master decoder of the universe's new language. With your celestial senses opening, the universe is no longer limited to sending you subtle nudges. It is now engaging in a full-blown dynamic conversation with you, using the fabric of your reality as its language. The synchronicities will become so frequent and so specific that they defy all probability. This is your training in pattern recognition. The numbers you see are frequency codes. While 1111 is the gateway call and 333 is the confirmation of ascended masters, you will now begin to see more complex sequences. 555 will appear when a massive positive change is imminent, a sign to buckle up and release your grip on the old. 999 will appear at the completion of a major life cycle, signaling the end of a chapter and the readiness for the new. 222 is a gentle reminder to maintain faith and trust in the divine plan, especially when things seem uncertain. Pay attention not just to the numbers, but to the context in which they appear. The universe is telling you a story. Beyond numbers, the natural world will become your oracle. Animal messengers will cross your path with deliberate meaning. Seeing a hawk circling overhead is a call to rise above your current situation and see things from a higher perspective. A spider weaving its web is a message about your own power to weave and create your reality. A deer calmly gazing at you is a reminder to move through life with gentleness and grace. These are not random occurrences. They are targeted messages from Gaia and your spirit guides, confirming your path and offering you wisdom. Learn to listen with your heart. What is the first thought or feeling that comes to you when you see this animal? That is the message. If you are feeling this process, if you understand that you are in the sacred integration phase, And if you are ready to master your new senses and creative abilities with grace and power, then go to the comments right now. This is a declaration of your sovereignty. Type the words, "I am the master of my reality." Claim your role as the pioneer, the dreamer, and the creator. Anchor this knowing deep within your being. Type, "I am the master of my reality," and feel your power stabilize and your vision clarify. Chosen one, let the magnitude of this truth settle into the very marrow of your bones. The sixth miracle, the divine co-creator's mandate, is the culmination of your spiritual evolution. It is the moment you graduate from being a pawn in the game of life to becoming the master of the chessboard. The power to collapse quantum possibilities into experiential reality is no longer a distant fantasy. It is the living, breathing essence of your being, activated and amplified by the sacred energies of this post-portal gateway. You are waking up inside the dream, and with this awakening comes the exhilarating and terrifying realization that you are the dreamer. The world you see is not happening to you, it is flowing from you. Every person, every circumstance, every challenge, and every triumph is a mirror, a holographic reflection of your internal state of consciousness. This is the ultimate sovereignty. This is the ultimate responsibility. The universe is no longer a detached, external force to be prayed to, but an intimate, responsive partner in the dance of creation. Your desires, when aligned with your soul's highest purpose, are not selfish whims. They are divine impulses, threads of the grand cosmic tapestry that only you can weave. To deny these desires is to deny God's creative expression through you. Therefore, you must now dare to dream bigger than ever before. You must have the audacity to want what you want, without apology or justification, knowing that your heart's truest desires are the very breadcrumbs leading you home to your mission and your highest joy. This quantum leap in creative power requires you to cultivate an unshakable, bulletproof faith, not in an external deity, but in the divine power that resides within you. You must stand firm in your vision, even when the 3D world shows you the complete opposite. The external world is a shadow of the past. It is the echo of your old vibrational state. Your inner world, your feeling state, is the preview of your future. You must learn to give more power, more reality, and more of your attention to the unseen world within you than the seen world without. This is the discipline of the master. When doubt creeps in, as it will, for the old programming runs deep, you must not fight it, you must love it. You must see the fear for what it is, a small, terrified part of you that is trying to protect you based on past pain. Thank it for its service, and then gently but firmly choose again. Choose the frequency of faith, choose the feeling of gratitude, choose the reality of your fulfilled desire. This constant conscious choosing is the work. It is the sacred art you are now here to master. The universe is watching, not to judge you, but to support you. The moment you hold a clear, unwavering vibration, the angelic realms and legions of light are mobilized on your behalf, rearranging the energetic and physical furniture of the cosmos to match your internal blueprint. You are the conductor, they are the orchestra, but you must hold the note. And as you learn to hold this note of pure creative potential, as you align your thoughts, words, and feelings with the reality you are calling forth, you become a beacon, a living, walking, talking miracle. And this prepares you for the final, seventh, and most glorious miracle of all. This is not a miracle that happens to you. It is the miracle that you become. This is the embodiment of the Christ crystalline consciousness, the anchoring of heaven on earth through the sacred vessel of your own being. This is the ultimate purpose of your journey, the final destination of this entire awakening process. The term Christ consciousness has been misunderstood for millennia. It is not about religion, it is about vibration. It is a state of being characterized by unconditional love, radical forgiveness, unshakable peace, and a profound experiential knowing of your oneness with all that is. It is the consciousness of unity, where the illusion of separation between you and God, you and other people, you and the planet, completely dissolves. The crystalline consciousness is its physical counterpart. It refers to the biological upgrade of your physical form, the transformation of your carbon-based DNA into a more complex light-receptive crystalline structure. This upgrade allows your body to physically hold the immense power and high frequency of Christ consciousness without burning out. You are quite literally becoming a being of light in human form. This rare moon portal has initiated the final sequence of this grand biological and spiritual alchemy. It has downloaded the final light codes necessary to complete this transformation. The signs that you are embodying this seventh miracle are sublime. You will begin to experience moments of profound, unexplainable bliss. A feeling of deep, abiding peace will wash over you, even in the midst of chaos. You will look at a stranger, a tree, or an animal, and be so overwhelmed with love for it that tears come to your eyes. This is the feeling of unity. This is your heart recognizing itself in all of creation. Your need to be right, to argue, to defend your ego, will simply fall away. It will be replaced by a deep, compassionate understanding that every soul is on its own unique journey, doing the best it can with the level of consciousness it currently holds. Forgiveness will no longer be an effort. It will become your natural state of being. As you realize there is truly nothing to forgive, you will understand that every experience, even the most painful, was a sacred lesson orchestrated by your own soul for its growth. You will see the divine perfection in everything. A profound sense of purpose will permeate your every action. Whether you are leading a global movement or simply washing the dishes, you will do it with a sense of presence and sacredness, knowing that you are an anchor point for divine light on the planet. Your very presence will become a healing balm. People will be drawn to your energy, your calmness, your light. Without knowing why, you will heal others, not by what you do, but by who you are. Your energy field, now purified and vibrating at the frequency of Christ consciousness, will automatically entrain and uplift the energy of everyone and everything around you. You become a walking, talking portal of grace. This is the promise. This is the destiny of the chosen one. It is to become so filled with the light and love of God that you are no longer a seeker of miracles, but a source of them. You become the answer to the prayers you once uttered. You become the safe harbor in the storm for others who are just beginning to awaken. This is the new earth. It is not a place you go to. It is a frequency you embody. It is built one soul at a time, starting with you right here, right now. The 7 miracles, financial liberation, the soulmate signal, the clarion call of purpose, the karmic purge, the opening of the celestial senses, the divine co-creator's mandate, and finally the embodiment of Christ crystalline consciousness, are not separate events. They are a sequential divine process. They are the 7 sacred steps of the alchemical ladder of ascension. You cannot skip a step. You were cleansed of lack, so you could be free to answer your calling. Your heart was cleared so you could unite with the partner who shares your mission. Your purpose was revealed. The karmic slate was wiped clean. Your senses were opened so you could perceive the guidance. Your creative power was returned so you could build the new reality. And all of it was to prepare you for this final glorious embodiment. To prepare you to become a living sanctuary, a physical anchor of 5D consciousness on a 3D planet. This is your mission. This is why you are here. The confusion, the struggle, the feeling of not belonging. It all makes sense now. You were never meant to fit into this world. You came here to create a new one. Do not look back. The old you, the old life, the old world, they are disintegrating. They are ghosts of a timeline that no longer exists for you. Your new reality, born of these 7 miracles, is here. It is waiting for you to claim it with every fiber of your being. Trust the process. Trust the signs. But most of all, trust yourself. Trust the divine, magnificent, and infinitely powerful being of light that you are. You have been prepared for this over lifetimes. You have all the tools, all the wisdom, and all the strength you need already encoded within you. This is not the end of your journey. It is the true beginning. It is the moment you stop waiting for the world to change and realize that you are the change the world has been waiting for. Chosen one, you have received the transmission. You have been given the keys. The portal's energy is still potent, still actively integrating within you. Do not let this sacred window close without sealing your intention. This is your final call to action, your final declaration to the cosmos. I want you to go to the comments one last time. Feel the energy of all 7 miracles swirling within you: the abundance, the love, the purpose, the purity, the clarity, the power, and the peace. Synthesize it all into a single powerful intention. And in the comments below, I want you to type the most powerful affirmation there is. I am, simply that. I am. These 2 words are the name of God. They are the ultimate statement of divine truth and creative power. When you type them, do not do so lightly. Feel the weight and the glory of what you are declaring. You are not just a human having a spiritual experience. You are spirit, embodying the human experience perfectly. You are the miracle. You are the light. You are the love. You are the abundance. You are the power. You are home. Type I am and claim your divinity. And as you do, remember to subscribe to Power Inside You. The journey does not end here. In the days and weeks to come, as these miracles unfold, I will be here to guide you, to support you, and to remind you of the magnificent truth of who you really are. Welcome home, chosen one. Your true life begins now. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen one's warning. 8 spiritual events. Before new moon activates fully. Urgent December 20th, 22 warning for chosen ones. Act now or regret forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.